All right, Caspa holders, welcome back to another brand new video. So I do have a little update for you guys. So as you guys know, a couple of days ago, I did share with you guys this clip of Davinci, right? Talking about Caspa about a year ago, okay, back in August last year in 2024. If you guys have not yet seen that clip, you should definitely check it out. It is, in fact, on my X page. And if you guys aren't following me on X, you should definitely follow me on X. It's always in the description down below. But yeah, I already, talked about this. I shared this clip with you guys a couple of days ago, right? That Davinci Jeremie is, in fact, buying up Caspa. I do, in fact, have a little update for you guys on that. Whether Davinci Jeremie, okay, is, secretly buying and most importantly, holding Caspa. Because something very, very interesting. And I didn't expect this to happen right today, but it did. Okay. So I do, of course, want to share that with you guys because I do have an update on that. And I'll also, right, also have another clip to show you guys for today's video because Davinci Jeremie did actually go live yesterday and he did talk about Caspa. He did say something about Caspa on his live stream yesterday. Okay, so I do want to share that clip with you guys. Okay, and there is, in fact, some other things that I do want to talk about for Caspa as well. There's actually a lot of things to talk about for Caspa today. Transactions. Okay, transactions for Caspa has been going insane lately. Okay, for the past 24 hours. Okay, so I do want to talk about that and why we are in fact seeing a lot of transactions happening for Caspa. Okay, why it's like skyrocketing all of a sudden. So I do want to talk about that. Okay, but before we talk about all that, I do want to give you guys a quick update on what is happening right now for Caspa. So looking at Caspa right now on the 1 hour time frame, yeah, Caspa has in fact been dropping. Right, yesterday we saw Caspa at about 0.085. And we did see it drop all the way to as low as 0.081. Okay, all the way down to pretty much exactly 8 cents, right? But yeah, right now, currently, Caspa is slightly going back up, okay, 0.084. So it is slightly having a little recovery from that drop that we did, in fact, see, okay, for Caspa yesterday, right? So it is holding up very, very well above 8 cents. But yeah, today Caspa is down over 2%, okay, 2.2%. For the week, we are still up, okay, over 4%, 4.7%, almost 5%. So yeah, we did see Caspa a couple of days ago reaching back up to 9 cents, which was amazing to see. And it did in fact have this correction back down to the downside. And I knew this was in fact going to be happening for Caspa, okay? I knew that we were in fact going to be seeing a correction happening for Caspa, and that's exactly what happened. And yesterday, right, I bought more Caspa. If you guys haven't seen my most previous video on Caspa, you should definitely check it out. But I bought the dip, okay, when I did see Caspa dropping, and when I bought it, Caspa continued to drop even more, right? You guys can clearly see that. So I think tonight, I am definitely going to buy more Caspa. Okay, so that is that, guys. Stay tuned for the next video that will be coming out in the next few hours once you're watching this one. But yeah, Caspa monthly returns. Okay, we are now slightly in the greens. Okay, I remember this being up like 2%, 3%, 4%. Okay, and now we're just up 0.17%. Okay, so yeah, Caspa has in fact been dropping, as we all know. So of course the percentage is going to drop. We're still slightly in the greens though, but that could change, right? And Q3 we are now up 11%. So it's gone down a little bit, of course, because the Caspa price has been slightly going down. Okay. The volume today for Caspa, $58 million. The market cap for Caspa sitting at over $2.2 billion. Okay. A couple of days ago, this was actually at, $2.3 billion. So the market cap of Caspa has been slightly going down, which is completely fine. The next reduction is in 18 days. And the next reward, as we all know, is 4.12 Caspa. Okay. And it's great to see. Look at this, guys, right? Over 93% of the total Caspa supply is officially mined. Okay, just think about that, guys. That is insane. And I already talked about this like 2 days ago. So if you guys have not yet seen that video, you should definitely check it out. But yes, this is the clip, okay, that I shared with you guys right? A couple of days ago. So if you guys haven't seen this clip, you should definitely check it out. Okay, it's actually very, very interesting what Davinci said here about Caspa, okay, a year ago. So this was posted, okay, he was live, right, on YouTube back 15th of August last year in 2025, okay, and he's pretty much saying, during the stream, right, he talks about Caspa, right, someone mentions about Caspa, that they are buying Caspa and holding it, right, as a long-term play, right, for 8 years, and Davinci replies saying he's pretty much doing the exact same thing, that he is stacking Caspa, he's buying up Caspa, okay. He even said, right, when Caspa drops to like 15 cents, because at the time it was at 16 cents when he was live, he said if it drops to like 15 cents, he's gonna, buy more, right, accumulate more, and he's gonna be in Caspa long term. So I do have a little update for you guys, because this is actually very, very interesting, because this was just yesterday, okay? This literally just happened yesterday. So, like I said, Davinci Jeremie, okay, he did go live yesterday, and I was just watching the stream, guys, right? I was editing my videos, okay? I was doing my thing, right? I was working, okay? I have 2 monitors, and I was watching his stream on my other monitor, and he starts to mention things about Caspa, okay? So I had to clip it, and I shared it on X, so I now want to share it with you guys on YouTube. So he said some very, very interesting things about Caspa, okay, and I do want to share it with you guys. But yeah, you guys can clearly see, Caspa holders, please listen to what Davinci said here on his live stream today about Caspa. Okay, do you think he is still bullish on Caspa long term? So guys, just give this a listen, because it's actually very, very interesting on what Davinci said here about Caspa.
Because no, I'm talking about like a disruptive technology. Let's just say Caspa, right, is an example of that. It's probably 2 times better than Bitcoin.
The money.
Right? Their Caspa coin, right? It's 2 times better than Bitcoin. But is it really worth, right, risking your wealth on something that's only a 2x better, right? That's only twice as better than Bitcoin? Probably not, right? It's not worth it. Some people will think it is, right?
Yeah, and they'll choose to buy it.
Exactly.
All right, so you guys hear it there. Okay, he is saying Caspa, maybe 2 times better than Bitcoin. Okay, and everyone is saying, 2x better than, Bitcoin, right? Because we know it's more than that. Okay, we know that, guys. Like, Caspa is 6,000 times better and faster than Bitcoin, as we all know, right? So I get it, guys. Okay, a lot of people are not taking this serious, okay? But yes, Davinci did say 2x better than Bitcoin. Okay, we know Caspa is so much better than Bitcoin, right? It is like 6,000 times better than Bitcoin, as we all know, not 2x, okay? It's like 6,000x more like. So it's pretty interesting on what he's saying. And honestly, guys, like, I do have some logic to this, okay? I really, really do. Like, this is my personal opinion, and I'm not saying this is 100% true, but as we know, Davinci, right? He is a Bitcoiner. He is, I wouldn't say he's like a Bitcoin maxi, right? I do believe he holds, other altcoins and other coins and whatnot, right? So he's not a maxi, but he is a Bitcoiner. And then, of course, right, his biggest holdings is Bitcoin, okay? But you guys need to understand, I do believe, okay, he is holding Caspa. I really do. And just look at this, okay? He actually replied to someone, okay, that commented this, saying he is so comfortable in his BTC space and too lazy to move to Caspa. That's all. And Davinci Jeremie himself actually replies to this, saying, I have more Caspa than you do, but you are still right. And I was actually very, very shocked when I saw this, because I literally just woke up, okay, like 5 in the morning. And yeah, you guys can clearly see, I was like, OMG, Davinci himself actually replied to someone, right, on this post that I posted on X, okay? But yeah, it's very, very interesting. And just look at what he's saying here, okay? I have more Caspa than you do, but you are still right. So in a way, okay, he is just lazy to move to Caspa, and he is just simply, okay, staying in the Bitcoin space, right? He doesn't really want to move to Caspa. But look at what he says at the beginning here, okay? I have more Caspa than you do. So that means, guys, Davinci is still holding his Caspa. He's not selling Caspa, guys, okay? And like I said, okay, my logic is, okay, Davinci is, I wouldn't say secretly buying Caspa. I mean, we all know, okay, he is buying up Caspa, okay, and he has been buying Caspa, right? And he is holding it. He is not selling it, guys, for a fact, okay? And, you know, big crypto YouTubers and influencers like Davinci, right? They're not really talking about Caspa. Like, yes, okay, in the past, Davinci has posted some short videos, not an actual video, but some short videos talking about Caspa, and I'm pretty sure all of us have seen that by now, okay, of Davinci, you know, talking about Caspa on his short videos, right? And he also mentions about Caspa here and there on his live streams, okay? He hasn't actually made a full video talking about Caspa yet, but I really do believe down the future, Davinci and more other big crypto YouTubers and influencers will talk more about Caspa. That is coming, guys. Okay, Caspa's not mainstream yet, but it will be mainstream. Okay, that's what you guys need to understand. There is no hype around Caspa just yet. Okay, FOMO is going to kick in, guys. Everyone that is on the sidelines for Caspa right now will FOMO in. Okay, so personally, guys, I think Davinci is buying up Caspa, okay? And he doesn't want anyone to really know. I feel like, honestly, right, Davinci is buying up a lot of Caspa, and he is just simply holding it secretly, okay? And he doesn't want to mention it or anything like that, right? And I feel like he wants to buy up like a percentage of the Caspa supply. That's what I feel like. I'm not saying this is, you know, 100%, you know, what he is doing, but it's just my personal opinion, right? So that is that, guys. But it's actually very, very interesting because this pretty much just confirms, like what he says here, pretty much just confirms that he is still buying and holding Caspa, just like what he said back in 15th of August last year in 2024, right? He said, right, in his stream that he was buying up Caspa and holding it for a long-term play, okay? And this pretty much confirms that yes, he is still buying and most importantly holding his Caspa for a long-term play, okay? Because a lot of people are wondering, you know, is this actually true, right? Is, you know, Davinci actually, you know, in Caspa for a long-term play, okay? Or did he sell it? I'm pretty sure what he said here, right, today, just explains and confirms that he is still holding his Caspa. He is not selling it, guys, okay? And I do believe he is secretly buying up a lot of Caspa, right? He's trying to get a percentage of the Caspa supply. He is accumulating millions of it, in my opinion, right? And he's secretly just stacking it away. That's just my personal opinion, guys. So this is bullish for Caspa, guys, okay? That's what you guys need to understand overall, okay? This is very, very bullish for Caspa. I mean, this guy told everyone, right, to buy just $1 worth of Bitcoins, and not many people, some people did listen to him, but not many people did listen to him, okay? And now he's talking about Caspa for a long-term play. Buy and hold Caspa for a long-term play, okay? So are you guys going to miss this opportunity again? Don't have that same regret, okay, of not listening to Davinci when he was telling you guys to buy $1 worth of Bitcoins. Don't have that same regret for Caspa, okay? Because in the past, he has said, you know, he is buying up Caspa, right? And he's holding it. So what should we do? The same thing, okay? And that's why, guys, personally, you know, I've studied Caspa. I've done my own research on Caspa, okay? I like what they're doing. I like the technology behind Caspa, right? The ghost tag, okay? The block tag. And I'm all in. I am all in, guys. And I'm very, very bullish on Caspa long term. So that is that, guys. Okay, let me know in the comments down below what do you guys think about this. But it's just very, very interesting on what Davinci said here, okay? That I have more Caspa than you do, but you are still right, okay? And what he said here in his stream yesterday, right? So let me know in the comments below what you guys think, right? You guys think he is secretly buying up, you know, a percentage of the Caspa supply, right? And secretly stashing it away? Because personally, I think that's what's happening here for Davinci. I think he is secretly buying up a lot of Caspa and just holding it for a long-term play. right? Now, moving on, guys, some very, very interesting things did happen for Caspa recently. So you guys can clearly see right over here, okay, the supply of Caspa has not moved in over 2 years. So it seems like people are continuing to hold their Caspa for long term. Okay, a lot of Caspa is not being moved, and this is very, very bullish for Caspa. Okay, so Caspa inactive supply continues to climb. Coins that haven't moved in over 2 years have now crossed 15% of total supply, reaching another all-time high. This is very, very bullish for Caspa, right? So yeah, Caspa supply not moved in over 3 years is at an all-time high at 5.30%. Okay, so diamond hands, guys, right? A lot of us do have some diamond hands for Caspa. Okay, so this is amazing. Like I said, this is very, very bullish for Caspa. And personally, right, as I told you guys many times, I am buying and holding Caspa for a long-term play. I'm not in Caspa short-term. That's what you guys need to understand. Okay, and some people are telling me, people want to take profits. I get that. There is literally nothing wrong with taking profits. If you guys want to take profits with your Caspa bags, go for it. There is nothing wrong with that. But personally, guys, I'm holding majority of my Caspa long term because I understand where this project is heading long term. Okay, I really do, guys. Buying Caspa today is like buying Bitcoin when it was, at $100. That's what I see right now for Caspa. Okay, that's just my personal opinion, guys, and that's why I am stacking as much Caspa as I possibly can. Recently, for the past few months, right, I've been selling and swapping all of my other altcoins for Caspa. Okay, you guys see that. Except for Bitcoin, right? I don't think I'll ever do that. Okay, I don't think I'll ever sell any of my Bitcoins for Caspa. Okay, that's just my personal opinion because I am equally bullish on both Bitcoin and Caspa long term, right? So, yeah, this is great to see that, the Caspa supply has not been moving for the past 2-3 years, right? For the past few years. So absolutely amazing. People are simply just buying and holding Caspa, which is fantastic to see, guys. Okay, it really, really is. Now, this is what I want to share with you guys because it's actually very, very interesting. So the transactions for Caspa has been skyrocketing, okay, to 4 million, okay? So it says here Caspa just processed over 4 million transactions in 24 hours, approximately double the combined volume of Bitcoin and Ethereum in the same time frame. The block DAG architecture is showing its strength at scale, handling, okay, throughput without congestion while maintaining decentralization. So absolutely amazing to see, guys. I don't personally, okay, I don't know why we aren't seeing, the transactions for Caspa skyrocketing to like over 4 million. It's actually insane to, think about. Mr. Caspa says over the, last 24 hours, Caspa has flawlessly handled 4.5 million transactions, okay, averaging 52 TPS, so transactions per second during that time frame. That is crazy to think about, okay? But someone does have an opinion on maybe why we are in fact seeing all of a sudden, 4 million transactions in the last 24 hours for Caspa. They are saying here, right, that only logical explanation is smart contracts are being tested. So yeah, pretty interesting. I mean, this may be the reason, right? We may be seeing, smart contracts being tested right now for Caspa, and that's why all of a sudden we are in fact seeing, millions of transactions in the past 24 hours for Caspa. Okay, maybe this is the explanation of why we are in fact seeing a lot of transactions happening for Caspa right recently. So yeah, maybe it is. Maybe we are in fact seeing, smart contracts being tested right now for Caspa, because as we know, a couple of weeks ago, they did announce that they were in fact delaying smart contracts because they do want to test it, make sure everything is spot on, right? And everyone has a good experience once, smart contracts does officially launch for Caspa. So it makes sense, okay? And this may be the reason, okay? So that is that, guys. Pretty interesting. Now, look at this, guys. Okay, I want to say a lot of people, but a fair few people out there are stacking Caspa. And look at this, right? Saint is swapping his Bitcoins, okay, over $300 worth for Caspa. Absolutely amazing to see, okay? And you guys can clearly see he's using Tangent, right? And I also use Tangent to swap my other altcoins for Caspa, like just recently, right? I swapped some of my Ethereum, okay, majority of my Ethereum for Caspa recently, as you guys know, right? And yeah, I also use Tangent as well. Okay, so pretty cool, right? And yesterday I did, buy some Caspas, as you guys know or don't know. Like I said, if you guys haven't seen my most previous video, you should definitely check it out. But I did, invest pretty heavy into Caspa, over $2,000, and I accumulated yesterday 18,000 Caspa on the dot, right? You guys clearly see that. So amazing. I think that was a great buy. But of course, I bought and Caspa dipped even more. So since Caspa did dip even more, I might go ahead, like I said, right at the beginning of this video, I might go ahead and buy some more Caspa tonight. So stay tuned for my next video, guys. That will be coming out in the next few hours for Caspa. So stay tuned for that. But I appreciate all you guys for watching today's video. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. That is always much appreciated. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comments down below, what do you guys think about Davinci? Okay, what he said here. Do you guys think, okay, that Davinci Jeremie is secretly buying up Caspa, right? A lot of Caspa, okay, and secretly stacking it away? Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Personally, I think that's what he's doing, okay, for a fact. So that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, I will catch you guys all in the next one. Have a good one, guys.